Good morning, folks. Cody, thank you for the follow. Hey, Sam. Good to see you. So, this is probably going to be the last Ddlc Plus stream because I believe we have just about everything already taken care of. If you look in the settings here, we're at 97%, so we just need to do a couple of more things, and then that's pretty much going to be the end of it, I believe. So the first thing that we're going to look at is we're going to take a look at any emails that we have not seen yet, which it looks like there's only one. It says binary data in VM2. Let's see what this is about. I've made some new headway with VM2. Don't get too excited. It's still impossible to establish any kind of stable connection. But it occurred to me that I could at least run a memory dump through some pattern analysis routines to see if we can decipher any digital data from their VM. I didn't want to hog all the server time on a hunch, but I have some preliminary results that indicate the presence of binary computer systems. Based on this, I'm going to schedule 3 days of server time next week to isolate any chunks of memory that appear to be binary data. If successful, we'll definitely be able to find some encoded text and get our first tiny glimpse of VM2. Don't mind me, though. Just keep going nuts on VM1, and hopefully I'll have more to share soon. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, inside VM2, the intelligent beings inside VM2, whatever they might be, are creating their own computer systems, and these computer systems seem to be holding binary data. So whatever these things are, they might be quite a bit more intelligent than the creatures in VM1, or maybe intelligent is the wrong word. They're more sophisticated. They're capable of doing so much more than the creatures in VM1 are. If I'm understanding this correctly, then that's what that means. And as we saw yesterday, there was a hint at the possibility that Monica, with her elevated privileges, I believe was the term that they used, could be able to get inside VM2, which means that Monica might have a whole new world to mess around with. And not only that, but she might have a whole lot more stuff that she's able to do, since this VM appears to be a lot more sophisticated, and so do the creatures inside. So that's really interesting. And then I think there's something else that we're supposed to find. Here it says, you can see the email was given at 12:06 a.m. And so the date up here says December 3rd, 2019. So I'm wondering if changing the date this time instead of the clock to December 3rd would cause anything else to happen. So I'm going to try that real quick. We're going to set the date to December 3rd, 2019 and see if that does anything with this email here. By the way, yesterday when I was doing all this, when I was playing with this off camera, I did all of the boring stuff. That's why we're at 97% now. The stuff where you have to, do the same thing over and over until you get something. So yeah, hopefully the only thing we have left is the interesting stuff. So December 3rd, right? December 3rd, 2019. Hey, Nataraj. Okay. Oh, this is December 2nd, 2019. Okay. Now it changed. Okay, let's change it again. December 2nd, 2019. Okay, now the time is gone. But one thing that's interesting to note is that all of these emails are given at 12:06 a.m. I don't know what that could mean yet, but that is something I'm going to note. Anyway, let's get the date back to normal for now. Hey, Manu. Okay. So I guess until we know a little bit more about what that's supposed to be, we'll just do the next side story. So this is the last side story. It's called Equals, and let's see what this is about. All right. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah. So the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Ha, well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you need to get out of the club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. Ah, but you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We can talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, is the music too loud, Manu? Here, I can turn it down then. Alright, I turned it down a little bit. This should be a little better. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Ha, wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start, I don't mind. Yay. So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. Ethan, one of my friends told me you just made a blog channel. Is that true? Well, I mean, I didn't just make it. I've had a blog channel for a while. But yeah, you can check it out. It's called An American in Busan. And she was sleeping. Ha, don't remind me of that. Oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club, especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even bad things about me. At that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was quite the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs, and that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me, and whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people, and I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others like the two of you can, and because of that I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time I should have been thinking about other people instead, not about myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected, but I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm gonna throw up. Really? I think that's overdoing it a little. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so what are you saying? Nothing. Ha! Alright. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart! Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No, I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true, only Yuri can. Hey! Ha, well anyway, I'm just putting off talking. I thought Sayori was supposed to be the one that was generalized as eating way too much, but somehow remaining thin. Why are they putting that on Yuri all of a sudden? It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess when it comes down to what it comes down to is I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined, and that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them off, but still, it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki, it's fine, I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work, and I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Man, she's tearing up over this? Come on, really? Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. Well, that's not true. Because, I mean, there are people out there who, some really bad stuff makes them happy. Like murdering people. There's some people that, get a kick out of that. I don't think that's worthy of respect. I mean, you know, insert whatever horrible event you want to, and there's people, and there are a small group of people out there that are gonna get a kick out of that. But I think saying that, you know, in those instances, that bringing them happy is worthy of respect, I think it's not true. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay, Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It was so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best way for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide people rather than do everything for them. Yeah, that's true. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sarah, what are you doing? I just thought we should be writing some of these things down, things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Okay, so they're going to write all of the words from the names. All of the names for the side stories. A leader stands in front of his followers, not behind. Well, that's not always true. Sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Because if you insist, like there's this thing that Jocko Willink talks about called extreme ownership. And extreme ownership, I'm still waking up, guys, sorry, basically means that that you take responsibility for everything that's going on. And that's one thing that's very valuable in a leader. But taking responsibility doesn't necessarily mean taking control. It means that the people who you're delegating certain tasks to, when you're trying to get something done, you're making sure they have what they need to the best of their ability. Seth, we're about 20 minutes in. Yeah, I lost. So, yeah, right. So, the problem is that he even says, even though extreme ownership is a very good thing, that that it is possible to take it too far. And, like, that's the point where you're, where instead of just taking responsibility and making sure everybody has what they need to get something done, you're micromanaging them. And you're just saying, hey, are you doing this? Are you doing that? Hey, make sure you look out for this. And that shows a lack of trust. And one thing that makes people respect a leader is if the leader trusts the people that are following them or supporting them. So you don't want to stand in front of your followers too much when you're trying to get something done, because if you're just trying to manage everything yourself and you're not giving them a chance to show what they can do, and you're not putting any trust in them, then they're going to respect you less as a leader, because they're going to see that you don't respect their capabilities very much. Anyway, moving on. Suddenly, I really am still waking up. Okay, suddenly Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes, understanding. Yep, so they're writing all the side story names. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica writes, respect? I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one, balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it is nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez, you could have just asked. Monica hands a piece of chalk to Natsuki. She writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the high tick. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay, everyone ready? And click. Alright. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I kind of feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. Alright, so they're writing poems. The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same, but Monika's left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monika mouths to herself. Write the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Ah, what do we got here? Or is this the credit sequence? The first of many kind of risque pictures that we've seen throughout this mod. You guys already know what those of you that saw the others, I told you my girlfriend's reaction to seeing that Sayori Yuri picture. So I guess this universe was supposed to be how the girls would have turned out if the player never entered, or the 5th entity, as he's now being referred to as, never entered their world, and Monika never got elevated privileges, as they're calling it now. Seems like maybe this version was a little bit more peaceful, a little less horrific. So I'm guessing these side stories, of course they also advance the plot with the emails and stuff, but it seems like they also, thank you dear player for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. So yeah, I'm guessing this, these side stories, they're meant to appeal to the ones who liked the, you know, romantic visual novel elements to it, even though there wasn't really, well, there wasn't romance in the traditional sense in this one. Nice picture. So, but there was no horror either in this side, and the well, I mean, this seems to be less about horror and more about just unraveling the mysteries surrounding the DDLC game itself. Okay, so this email is back to saying 1206 again. So there's got to be some significance to 1206. We're at 98%. We don't have any more side stories now. Alright, so this 1206 has to have something to do with it. I thought maybe it would be 121, because they mention VM1, then VM2, then VM1 again. Wait, was this here before? No, this was not here before. Okay. 1, 2, 1, but there's nothing in here. Well, there's no 6 though. That's the problem. You go to internal, there's no 6. So you look 1, 2, 0, and there's no 6. Well, backup is just that's not really part of the sequence. It hasn't been a part of anything so far. And plus, you're only allowed to go into 3 folders, and then you can't go in any further. Let's look at this binary data thing. Here, it's 2, 2, 1. Would there be anything in there? Two, 2, 1. Project plan. Hey, Rush. I'm muted? Wait, do you mean, No, I'm not muted. There's just no music going on right now. Let's see. So project plan, would this be the 1206? So let's try changing the clock to 1206. I don't think this is one that we saw before, but I could be wrong. Ethan, that was supposed to be a joke? Okay, no, I still can't open it. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I mean, there's got to be significance for this 1206 time, right? There's no way that could not be significant. You mean December 3rd, but that's a good theory. So let's try that. 1, 2, 4. No? Oh yeah, I clicked 1, 2, 4. I don't know why I did that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Track 6, but this is from something else. This is one that we already saw. Let's see. What could it be? Is that redacted document just a background? Aren't you supposed to Photoshop that brighter until it's readable? This is just one of the pictures that you get from unlocking everything. It's one of the special poems. I just put it there because it felt kind of ominous. Let's look at some of these others and see if there's any noteworthy pattern here regarding numbers. We have the 404, but we already saw that one. Issues caused by unprotected memory. What could it be? I watched the side stories. I've unlocked every picture except for the final one, I believe. The music player, okay, here you go. Candy hearts. Okay. Then close and reopen the player. Okay, now what? Also, wow, if this is somehow connected to that 1206, then... Oh, you have to wait till it's done. Okay, can I just skip through the song? Or do I have to sit here and listen to the whole thing? Alex says there's a random chance the song is different. I don't think I remember hearing this throughout any of the side stories. Well, alright, so we got about a minute and a half. It unlocks after you listen to it once. Well, alright. Alright, 1 minute left. Thanks for the lemon, Avon. Alright, well, we'll see if you're right about this. We got about 25 seconds left, and we'll see what happens. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Now let's open back up. Alright, well, it doesn't look like anything happened. Although, yeah, okay, 107, you're right. It got shorter. Yeah, you're right, it got smaller. Okay, so now we wait another minute and then something different's gonna happen. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Now this is getting interesting. Try to close and reopen after this. Man, you got that ominous bass tone way underneath the rest of the song. I'm getting kind of a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe from this. It doesn't really seem that much. Yeah. Yeah, Rush, you beat me to it. Alright. Now it's 59. I think this is my favorite one on the list. It doesn't really seem that much like Ddlc. Okay, we're at 100 now. Ah, guys, I'm on the DLive homepage. Awesome. Alright, Paula says let's move on. December 1st. Alright, so let's turn that off. We need to have a meeting about shifting our focus a bit. We've reset VM1 how many times now for real? We've definitely collected as much data as we can from it at this point. We just need to work with what we have and try to increase the stability of our connection to VM2. We've obviously gotten spoiled by the ease of access that VM1 offers us, but it's just unrealistic for someone in real life to be granted a level of elevation that comes even close to monitor kernel access. For those of you that don't know, that is the term for Monica's heightened capabilities. If we haven't established a stable connection to VM2, then how can we expect to get anywhere when the same scenario inevitably occurs to our own universe? Anyway, thanks to Ro's work, we were able to acquire a few rudimentary logs. I have an idea on how to increase connection stability to VM2 while maintaining weak hypervisor access to everyone inside on an individual basis. Ironically, it has to do with something that they're building in their own VM. I'll go into detail in a more formal report, but some of the log files indicate attempts of theirs to pool together the access potential of multiple individuals into a single parallel unit. It sounds ridiculous, but if they actually get somewhere with it, then we might have a solid entry point that doesn't heavily intrude on the VM. I'm going to spin up a read-only hypervisor that we can use to test different ideas like this. The elevation level will be set to monitor adjacent runtime level access. Marla? M-A-R-L-A. I have a theory about that, but we'll see what comes of it. The VM will just be named Test VM for now, although the parallel access unit they're building in the VM seems to be called Project Libitina. Dun, dun, dun! According to the few logs we have, we can change the name once we actually get a decent picture of it. Oh, man. There we go. So Project Libitina was mentioned. They're building their own VM. So, man, I need to go back and watch the game theory episode where they unveiled Project Libitina and see what the connection to this stuff could be. Because, man, that's interesting. Man, there are so many things to theorize about that. That is so cool. All right, so Avon says go to the side stories. Test VM. It looks like Korean, a little bit. By age 5, all children will be transferred to Wing A. Given what we learned from little I remember of the game theory video, they were doing experiments on young children to see if they can open their third eye. And these tests seem to sort of make them more violent and have sort of strange behaviors. I need to go back and watch it to get the full details. Man, okay. What an ominous little turn to what was otherwise just adding some cute side stories to Ddlc. But man, I mean, that's the name of the game, isn't it? That's how they do it here at Ddlc. So let's see, yeah. We got these pictures at the end. Yeah, goofy picture and... Alright, so that's all of the pictures unlocked. So with that, I guess we've seen everything then. So I guess I'll go ahead and tell you this idea that I had, M-A-R-L-A, that makes me wonder if when Monica hops over to VM2, which is sort of what they're implying. Let's see if I can find it. There was something saying that, okay, yeah, my best guess is that the memory is being freed from VM2, which isn't getting zeroed out, which technically gives VM1 access to it. So what that tells me is that Monica, with her elevated capabilities, could hop over into VM2. And in VM2, it says the elevation level will be set to M-A-R-L-A. And that spells out Marla. So I'm wondering if Monica will go by Marla in VM2. That's just a little theory that that I have, and we'll see if that actually happens. After all, there was, in the game theory video, there was that part where they had that message that was being given by somebody to whoever found it. And she said, hi, if you can see this, something, 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 my name is Oh, that's dumb. You obviously know what my name is. So I'm wondering if that's Monica, but she was about to say her name is Marla. Paula and Ravi both sent their email. Well, no, they're all from 1206. See, look, 1206, 1206, 1206. All of them say 1206. Which I thought there had to be some significance to the fact that all of the emails are being sent at 12:06 a.m. Yeah. I mean, it says 100%, so I guess there is no more, unless this is just trying to stop people from looking further, unless they're like, you know, really dedicated to finding as much as they can. And I also thought there had to be some significance for why the December 3rd email says 12:06 a.m., but all of the others are dated. But then if you change the date to December 3rd, which I just did, and then exit the emails, now December 3rd is here, and it says December 2nd. Or December 2nd changes to just 12:06. And then you do the same thing, change to December 2nd. And now December 1st is the one that says 12:06. And then, whoop, accidentally exited out. Do the same thing one more time. Adjust date and time. December 1st. Check the mail. Now, all of them have the proper date. But if I change back to normal, so set time automatically, now December 3rd says 12:06 again. I mean, I guess maybe that could just be a glitch, but I don't know. I get the feeling that can't be by accident. There's got to be something to that. I guess maybe they're trying to hint that December 3rd has some sort of significant date in the story here. It could be that it doesn't unlock anything. Maybe December 3rd is just a date that that you're supposed to keep in mind. I mean, I don't know. This could be something that you need to look outside the game in order to solve. Maybe it has something to do with those hidden things that you can find within the original DDLC. You know, like all the hidden websites and stuff like that. I don't know. But either 12:06 or December 3rd, 2019, I'm thinking those have to be significant. The test VM, what if you type Marla while you're in it? You can't, I don't think you can type anything while you're in there. MC name in the DDLC vanilla, I doubt that would do anything. Well, we've got the 100% mark. So I guess that's the end of that. Well, since this stream is a little on the short side, I know one thing that we can do to wrap it up and lighten the mood a little bit while we speculate. I'm going to bring back something that we haven't played in a while, but I was just watching one of the vids of us playing this yesterday and remembered how fun it was. There we are. How about Just for the hell of it, we play 1, maybe 2 rounds of Quiplash to end this. So yeah, if you want to join us in some Quiplash, and since we were playing Ddlc Plus, we'll make it Ddlc Quiplash. One thing I need to do real quick is let me change the titles to appropriately match what we're doing now. And there we go. So now nobody will come at me saying, oh, this was clickbait. All right. Now, oh yeah, I'm probably going to exit out of... Yeah, because I need to set it to DDLC. Anyway, so to anybody who wants to play, here's how you do it. Get out your phones, or you can also use your computers. Go to jackbox.tv. And then be ready to type in the code that appears on screen. And the first 8 players that type in a code, they're able to play the game with us. Yeah, let me... Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot how to set it to where... Oh, I know how. I know how. Of course. Now I remember. Sorry, guys. It's been a little while since I've done this. Maybe not. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I can. I'm doing it right. So the episode, we're going to play the DDLC episodes. Let's see, can we get 8 players in? We have 6 right now. For those of you that want to play, go to jackbox.tv like it says here and type in the code WWNC to join the game. First 8 players to join... Oh, Luke, I don't know if you just got here, but now we're playing DDLC Quiplash. We finished DDLC Plus, and so now we're doing Quiplash to sort of wrap up the stream. But they're going to be DDLC-related questions, so that's what that's about. Does stream lag affect gameplay? Not really. It affects it a little bit, but not that much. Let me check, actually. Let me go to each of the websites before people start saying, oh, why are you clickbaiting? Let me check and make sure that the titles actually got updated. Oh, the titles got updated, but the names didn't. Okay. So, like, the game names didn't. Okay, so let me fix that real quick. Okay, so... Here we go. I can do this while we're waiting for more people to join in. We have 2 more open spots, and even then you can join as an audience member if you want to. There we go, updating here. And then on YouTube, it should do it automatically. So there we go. Now we've updated the games. Alright, nobody else is joining in. Only 6 players. Okay, maybe more people will join when they see how much fun we're having. It's okay. We'll do first round with 6 players. These are all going to be DDLC related questions.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Schmitty. Let's play Quiplash. I can tell I'm about to learn a lot about each of you, and I'm at peace with that. This is round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners bonuses at stake. Go!
Alright, I got mine. So to those of you that are watching, if again, if you want to join, just go to jackbox.tv and type in the room code, WWNC. What does safety quip do? If you can't think of an answer, it creates a random answer for you. Sometimes the safety quips are good. It's kind of a gamble, but you know, sometimes the safety quips win. Sometimes they are actually pretty funny.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Well, I mean, hey, DDLC is a bit dark with its undertones. Ah, come on. There we go.
Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Starting us off.
What would be the difference if DDLC was set in France?
Okay,
Natsuki brings roast frogs, Monica would be a courtesan. All right.
Next one.
Dan Salvato has officially given up on making his new game and has decided to pursue a career in prostitution melee modding. He already had a career in melee modding, though. 50-50.
And next is...
Which book is Yuri's guilty pleasure? Dan's new Eureka fanfic, side story, or a sharp e-boy pen? Both, I don't know. Both of those are funny in their own way, but given the context, I'm gonna have to go, yep. Yep, Avon, I had to go your route. Both of those are funny in their own way.
Your next prompt is...
To protect herself from her father, Natsuki should try get MC to read more self-help books on bury herself into the core of the earth. More self-help books on ass-kicking, I'm guessing.
Next in line.
The real reason Buju Mike stopped making DDLC content. Monica murdered his wife, he found that Caesar meta-series was better. Somebody's trying to win my vote. Damn! I got quiplashed on an answer that was meant to flatter me.
Okay, next one.
What does Natsuki have in her closet? Slipshod calligraphy, a belt, and whip. Yeah, maybe she started liking punishment a little too much thanks to her childhood. That's the dark undertone I'm getting from that answer. Alright, you got a quiplash. Good job, man.
That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Damn, I am in last place right now.
Now for round two. Double the points and bonuses, double the excitement.
Let's see what we got. Alright, let's see what we got.
Let's see how you did. Number one on the list.
Scientists have found the missing part of MC's brain. It was hidden inside his left nut. Privates. Damn, Naifu Waifu with the quiplash.
Next on the list.
A bad pickup line to use on a Doki girl. Hey, you're cute, wanna hang at my place? You say I'm real, wanna fuck. Nice. Let's see.
Coming up next.
The first thing Monica would do if she found a way into the real world. Look up all NSFW art to mimic it, suck the player off. Three to one.
Next prompt.
Sayori was voted by her class most likely to eat everything under the sun, including you. Eat cookies off the floor. Ha! Nice. Nice reference.
Moving on.
The bike is making a new series entitled Dokis Do Sex Stuff. What'd you expect? Doki Doki Pleasure Club. I don't know, Avon. We'll see. If I see anything that I like, then yeah. If I don't, then no. One person didn't vote.
A next.
It turns out Yuri actually did stuff her bra for MC. She stuffed it with
And
Natsuki's stolen titty meat or knives. Quiplash! All right. I'll take it.
That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went.
There we go. I went from 6th to 2nd. I will take that.
Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Complete this word lash task.
Come up with a music group with this word in their name. Scab. Ah, come on. You got 5 seconds, y'all. Ah, one person didn't finish.
It's round 3.
Doki
you've
Doki
got
Scab
3 medals
Pickers,
to award.
Scabtastic,
Gold,
Act 2
silver,
Yuri,
bronze.
Green
Make your
Infected
bets.
Penis Scab. Thank you for the ice cream, Avon. Sad Caring and Bosexual, we're the Scab Men. All right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see it.
Great. Let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze, silver, and gold.
Damn.
Let me just turn those medals into points for you.
All right, so I either got
That's
3rd or
it.
4th
Time
on
for
that
the
one.
Final scores.
3rd. All right, so Naifu Waifu took that one. All right, so now let me pull out my other list because I made 2 DDLC question lists. Alright, now we're doing the seconds DDLC question menu. And again, if you didn't play last time, you can still join. Just pull out your phone, go to jackboxtv.com, and type in the room code, OXCO. We got 5 players so far. Anybody else joining? We'll give you all about 1 minute. If not, then I guess the second round we'll do 5 players. Nobody else is coming in. Yeah, I guess Cody left. Well, that's alright. We can play a 5-player game.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, and I'm hosting this game on a dare. I'm just going to assume you're all wearing your quipping pants. Okay, let's play. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go!
Alright, here we go.
Okay, moment of truth. First off,
What would a Ddlc character's slogan be if he or she was running for president?
voting time. Pick your favorite.
Obey or get deleted, biatch. Make Monica great again. I like how they both went for Monica. Ah, Knifew, I saved you. Saved you from the quiplash.
Next,
An answer Sayori would give while playing Never Have I Ever.
put in your votes.
Well, the first one kind of misunderstood the question. The second one, is that something Sayori would say?
Moving on,
A very bad idea for the Ddlc sequel.
it's voting time.
Project Ligandy's nuts, not Sayorica alone with Caesar Madrazo. Damn. I'm disappointed. I expected that one to get a lot more votes.
And next,
After her stained poem, Yuri was planning on giving yet another poem to MC. This poem would be a photo of what she and Sayori did in Ddlc Plus, and one with her ear stitched in honor of Van Gogh. I'm guessing that's either attached or detached. I'm starting to learn the predictability of people here. People are going for the Ddlc Plus references. MC accidentally ripped the stuffing out of Mr. Cow and had to replace it with blank. Cotton candy, Sayori's will to live. Hey, Quiplash.
That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard.
All right, round two.
Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. All right, let's get to it. The first prompt is...
What Dan Salvato does for fun on Friday nights. Fishing for Sayoris with a noose, write lesbian fanfic. Alright, I know that's a Ddlc Plus reference, but that's subtle enough to actually be funny. Very nice. Very nice.
Next on deck...
Kim Jong-un's first comment after finishing Ddlc. I should have nuked America or nuke the computer until Monica is free.
Coming up next...
Other than running, what does Monica do to keep those thighs in shape? Crushing melons and heads of dense MCs, wrapping them tightly around Sayori's neck. Well, I mean, there's a few ways that could be interpreted. Hell, I'm surprised we didn't see that in one of Dan Salvato's side stories.
Moving on.
What would Sayori's ghost first sentence be if she came back for revenge in Act 2? Ooh, cookies, or give me cookies, or you'll join me.
Next on the list.
Buff Suki's daily diet includes the following foods. Sayori, Yuri, Monica, MC, 200 cupcakes laced with testosterone pills.
That's it for round two. Let's see those scores.
All right. Still number 1. Round 3.
This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time.
Comic lash.
Finish writing this comic.
This rain tastes funny.
All right, we're ready. Pick your
All right.
winners now.
That's because lake is filled with pea, not water. You're eating the dog's piss, darling. I believe a curly is squatting above us. Oh, wow. Because it's made of tears from clowns.
Okay, who's taking home some medals? Show me the silver. And gold.
Hey!
Dump those medals down for points.
Yep, Naifu, that was a funny answer.
We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Nice! Number 1. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe we can do one more, and then I'm gonna call the stream done. Alright, so we have 5. Anybody else going to join in this time? Those of you watching, if you want to play, just go to jackbox.tv, type in the room code STOW. Sorry, not STOU, not W. And you can play with us. We have 5 players in. Any new players joining us? We'll give you about maybe 20-30 seconds to join in, then we're going to start. All right, nobody? All right, guess it's the 5 of us again, fellas.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, as if you didn't recognize me. I want you to know that I may not agree with all of your quips, but I will fight to the death for your right to quip them, or at least sign an online petition.
Ah, what a great guy.
Time for round 1. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go. Let's take a look. First up,
An odd sequel.
to James and the Giant Peach, James and the Giant Blank.
Butt plug, Monica.
Okay, pick your favorite.
I knew it was going to be something like that.
Next prompt. Something a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show.
Where do you get that shirt? Because it's nice. Your looks are better than your jokes. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Up next, what Channing Tatum calls his butt, probably.
Ugh. Awkward massage, the
Put in
face
your
saddle
votes.
for you. That is good. That's pretty freaking good.
Next in line, the worst thing to admit during a sleepover.
You have a Monica body pillow, you've got a massive boner for one of them.
Okay, next one. The hardest job to do while on roller skates.
Blowjob pilot.
To vote.
Yep, figured that was gonna be a quiplash.
That's it. Let's see the scores for round one.
Third? Alright, but man. I'm way behind second,
Here
though.
comes round two. Hey, if you liked round one but thought all the points should be doubled, have I got the round for you. All right, let's have a look. Starting things off, something you don't want to see in a lost and found box.
Avon's fetish stash.
Okay,
Oh wait,
everybody
we
pick
love
your
Monica. Yuri's rotting corpse after she confesses. Alright, what we got next?
Next one, A sign you never see. Honk if you are blank.
Horny for Monica's thick,
Vote on
juicy
your
thighs.
devices.
An untitled goose in a game. Nice reference. Yeah, see? I know my audience. I caught on to the predictability pretty quickly.
Your next prompt is a shocking thing to see digging through your garbage at night.
A person? Yuri
That is
digging for
Seth
dirty
Vogt.
underwear.
Next, the technical medical term for swamp ass.
Swamp ass. Guy Fieri's beard trimmings. Swampus gluteus maximus. I'm guessing Guy Fieri's beard trimmings was a safety quip.
And next, the wrong thing to say to the kidnappers who have your husband.
He released a game which has a lesbian fanfic, or was a lesbian fanfic, or you can keep him. Is Dan Salvato married?
That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard.
Hey, there we go. Second place, and I'm right behind first. Let's get this bread.
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Fill in this comic.
What's so great about this model?
We're ready to look.
It's
Choosing
big enough for
its
Act 2
medal
Yuri
now.
with fangs. It lets you visit the world of DDLC. It's scented with the tears of virtual girls. Nothing, it just glows at night.
Since you might not do a DDLC stream
It keeps you
again,
fresh until
I
a
just
curry's
wanted
ready
to
to
give
sex.
you a small gift and say Monica is best girl XD.
Oh, okay, Avon. Thanks for the $5 tip. I appreciate it.
Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's sell
Nice.
those medals for points.
I think I took it. I definitely got more points than GG Nor. Think I might have won this one. When do you plan to stream after this? I want to be there. These days, I haven't been streaming that much. I usually, these days what I normally do is if I'm going to do a stream, I just tell people, hey guys, I'm going to be streaming this on this day around this time. So you'll see a message on my YouTube and on my Discord that'll tell you when I'd be streaming next. I don't really have anything in mind for what I would stream next time. It's just when I see something interesting, I'm just like, yeah, okay, I can stream that. Anyway, guys, this was fun. And with that, I think we're going to end it here. We've been going for almost... Let's see, what time did we start? Yeah, we've been going for nearly 2 hours now. So I think this is a good place to end it. I've actually got another video that's coming out a little later today. Thank you for the lemon, Septal Manu. To basically to celebrate the 4th of July, America's Independence Day. So that'll be up on the channel later today. I want to say about 11 hours from now. And with that said, we are done. Thank you for the lemon, Avon. Oh, another thing, I will be releasing a highlights video of all of the more important and more exciting moments in the Ddlc Plus streams on the main channel. So that'll probably be the next video on the channel after the 4th of July video. So be looking forward to that. And with that, we're done. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. This was great. It was a lot of fun. And until next time, I'm Cesar Madrazo, and I'm out.